A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the second edition of Sports Tonight for the week. It's the Tuesday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting. We have a whole lot lined up for you, and we will, in our usual style, be giving you the best of two worlds on the program tonight. That's because it's a Champions League night. As we speak, two huge games are going on in Europe. In the UEFA Champions League, and in our usual style, on days like this, we will continue to update you with the latest in the world of sports, particularly issues happening around us on the domestic scene, and we will also be filling you in with the UEFA Champions League games as they go on. We'll update you once there's a score, once there's a story, a change around happenings at those two games. We'll be doing the updating for you on Sports Tonight. All right, so that's what you stand to enjoy this Tuesday. It's going to be the same tomorrow because we have games lined up for tomorrow as well. All right, but let me give you an idea of what we'll be doing on the program tonight. We will, as I said earlier on, be dwelling a lot on issues happening around us on the continent of Africa. Of course, the issues of the CAF elections will feature very prominently on the program tonight. We will also be talking about the visit of FIFA president. He's going to be on a tour of Africa. So we'll talk about it on the show as well tonight. We will talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Of interest to us are our players. China is becoming like the new maker for Super Eagles players now. We could be having two more Nigerian internationals join the train to China. All right, who exactly are we talking about? You'll find out as we go on Sports Tonight. Of course, we will dwell on domestic football. The Nigeria Professional Football League also comes under focus. There are good games to be played tomorrow. We will tell you about who the top scorers are. It's going to be very juicy if you stay with us and we travel this route together. We will go abroad. Of course, UEFA Champions League is going on, but we will also be talking about the controversial story of Sutton United and their reserve goalkeeper. And of course, some other interesting issues, Carlos Ancelotti, and all the issues that's going on with middle finger gesture. A lot of interesting stories for you on the program this Tuesday. All right, so please stick around with us and let us enjoy the show together. It's time for me to unveil my guests. They are going to be with me for the first part of Sports Tonight. Yemi Adebayo is calm, is cool, is collected tonight. Arsenal are not on duty. We are happy to have him. Yemi, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much. Whatever happens to Arsenal doesn't affect me, and you know that. Although you always made a point of bringing it up. But it's good to be here. Champions League night, a lot of football on the menu, a lot of sporting events to also talk about. And the big talking point is the drawing power of the Chinese league. A lot of people don't understand it, and I will try to make sense of it tonight.
All right. Yemi, apart from Yemi, of course, we have Dotun. Agunbiade is also with us on the program tonight. Dotun, we missed you on the show last week, but we are happy to have you back with us, and we're looking forward to having a great show with you on board tonight. Welcome.
Good evening. I only had a slight injury last week.
Okay, you're fully recovered now.
Of course, I'm fully recovered, and this week actually is really going to be a wonderful one. And like he did say the other time, talking about our Nigerian players and some other world-class players actually moving from the center point of football, talking about the European nations moving down to the Asian part of the world, talking about China especially, where actually they are spilling money, bringing out money, giving to them, making sure that, okay, if you want to enjoy life after football, this is where you need to be.
But it's not life after football now. They are enjoying the life.
Of course, they are enjoying life. They are enjoying the life while they are playing. But now still building weight for life after football.
Yeah, exactly. You play so much. You play. There's a lot of money. I think you know, somebody said this jokingly the other time, and I think it's time for us to begin to take it serious. Don't they have sports writers, sports journalists in China?
Yeah.
Don't they have maybe a sports show dedicated to Nigeria?
In China.
In China. They should have things like that so that we could also have a feel of the guys are going, the girls are going, everybody is going to China.
And to think that Diego Costa at some point didn't want to play
for Chelsea
because
somebody called him.
Somebody doesn't want to, allow those guys to put an offer on the table. And so I won't be part of those people labeling players going to China as misfits or players after their prime. I mean, it really caught my attention when Alex Witsel of Belgium went to China.
Yeah,
I mean, you could say Oscar lost his place in Chelsea and some other players, but when you start mentioning names like that, people
that had an offer on table from Juventus.
Yes, in their prime, playing good football.
When you hear Hulk, the mainstay of the Brazilian attack,
of course,
moving to China, Paulinho.
You have to start taking the Chinese league seriously.
I mean, there's no other way to go about it. All right, let's start off by updating you quickly with what's going on in the UEFA Champions League, and tell you that there's a goal at the Leverkusen Atletico Madrid game. Saul Niguez with a goal for Atletico Madrid. So it's looking good, and away go. But there's still early days. A lot can still change. But at the moment, that's the only goal we've seen tonight. It has come to Atletico Madrid. After 23 minutes of football, they lead by a goal to nil. The other game taking place at the Etihad, City and Monaco, 21 minutes of football already played, still goalless in that one, still goalless. All right, so that's the story really of that game. Okay, let's we'll update you. As I said at the beginning of the show, we'll be updating you once there's a change, there's a goal. We'll get the prompt on our tab, and we'll be able to notify you that something has happened across any of those two centers where UEFA Champions League games are currently going on.